The president cannot do all the good that Nigeria needs, but Nigeria needs all the good the president can do. Unconstitutional constitutionality. The Nigerian President, General Muhammadu Buhari, in the now infamous video that led to the suspension of his Twitter handle, asked rather helplessly, or as some people have said, arrogantly, what do they want? Are we not ruling according to the Constitution? I had expected someone amongst his audience to have an answer to his question or respond with, at least, Oga, we know they do many things according to the Constitution. Oh. But never mind, none of them will for fear of losing their daily bread, especially now that there are no jobs. And with an Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, that will stand interpretation of the provisions of the Constitution on its head. Imagine comparing killer headsmen with spare part business. You can then imagine why the president feels he's ruling according to the letters of the Constitution. I hear you say, oh, no wonder. Even me, I've been a wanderer until I started listening to the Attorney General and I knew where the loophole was. Mr. President, since nobody amongst your visitors was bold enough to answer your question, I have volunteered as a lawyer to answer it for you, FOC, free of charge, no pay. And I will tell you straight away, you are not governing according to the Constitution. What you are doing can best be described as constitutional unconstitutionality, meaning using the Constitution to cover unconstitutional action. And I'll give you examples. It is contrary to provisions of Section 14, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, when you choose to treat those that gave you 97% votes far better than those that gave you 5% votes, despite becoming the president of those that voted for you and those that didn't vote for you. It is also unconstitutional and a violation of Section 15, subsection 2 of the same Constitution you sworn to protect when you choose to rehabilitate armed bandits because they are from the 97%ers, while terrorizing agitators for freedom and secession because they belong to the 5%ers, contrary to your I belong to everybody and belong to nobody statement. Oga, criminal are criminal, it no matter where it come from. Deal with them using the same method. Also, Mr. President, it is indeed a violation of the provisions of Section 14, subsection 2, paragraph B of the same Constitution when people are killed on a daily basis in the north, south, east, and west of the country without a corresponding response from you, a retired general for that matter, and all your government, apart from telling us to try and accommodate these killers or the few non-comforting interviews we get to hear from you when you travel abroad. So, Mr. President, also, please, read Section 22 of the same Constitution that talks about the freedom of the press, radio, television, and other agencies of mass media to hold government accountable and see if you know violate them with impunity when you single-handedly ban the usage of Twitter because they suspended you for violating their rules. Did you consider the number of your citizens using that platform as a tool for their business and daily earnings? I guess not. Imagine your grandchildren, age mate, drag you enter ring. Instead of using diplomacy, you follow them with force. Sir, it go fail as force has never been known to kill ideology. Kakabasu surudeka. Don't let them deceive you, sir. Don't let them mislead you. Sir, I can go on and on, as I guess your advisors are not giving you the true picture of things. But don't get me wrong, this is not in any way to support those who decide to take the law into their hands by killing and burning public institutions because of the failure of governance in the country. But as a leader, there are better constitutional ways of dealing with crime and criminalities. Apart from brute or dictatorial force, equitable applicability of the instrumentality of the law, superior argument or preventive diplomacy, especially when the complaints are about your attitude and approach to governance, can achieve more results than naked force. Example is Nelson Mandela, who refused to use force against those that imprison him. Nigerians don't hate you, as some of your advisors will want you to believe. They just want fair, equal treatment and justice for all from you. They want you to truly belong to everybody and belong to nobody, because that is the spirit, the true spirit of the Constitution. My advocacy, therefore, is I urge you to use these remaining 2 years of your tenure to deliver on your electoral manifestos, evidence of which are not visible nor have been fed by the people given the unconstitutionality and killings everywhere. Sometimes step out of your comfort zone once in a while and feel the pulse of the people, just like your vice president did when he acted, so that you can learn to hear them more clearly, speak to them more dearly, and treat them more fairly, whilst ensuring that every criminal element is dealt with according to the law, irrespective of tongue or tribe. And you will be shocked that agitation will reduce drastically, and Nigerians will rather be on the street celebrating your leadership than protesting your continued rule. And as a follow-up, I recommend to you the rotary four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all? For if you abide by this, even if you build your house in a thick of forest, Nigerians will create a path to you always. Well, mine is to advise, yours is to choose whether to take it or not, and I hope you do. I shall rise till next week.